What is the Paschal Mystery and why is it important? The Paschal Mystery refers to 4 key central events in the life of Jesus: the Passion, which is the suffering, the carrying of the cross, the death, the crucifixion of Jesus, the resurrection, rising from the dead of his tomb here, and then the ascension into heaven. These are the central key moments at the end of Jesus' life that we remember in the Paschal Mystery. What does Paschal Mystery mean? What does it refer to? Well, Paschal, coming from the original Greek word Pasch, refers to the Jewish Passover. Because what was Jesus celebrating at the time of his death? He was celebrating the Paschal, Passover. And his sacrifice on the cross, his death, was the new sacrifice, referring back to the Old Testament Passover. He was the sacrificial lamb, dying for our sins, bringing us into not a promised land, but the new heaven, the freedom from sin in heaven. That's what the Passover is, from death into life. And he lived that by rising from the dead and then ascending himself up into heaven, both body and soul. That's the Paschal Mystery. Why is it called a mystery? Not just because we don't understand these events, because we constantly are trying to discover the meaning in our lives through the memory of the events. So when we celebrate the sacraments, when we celebrate the Mass and the breaking of the bread, just as the early Christians did, they remembered this sacrifice, this death, and this resurrection because it's a mystery to be remembered and made present, those events, so that we can live that death and that resurrection in the celebration of the sacraments in our lives. Mystery was a word that was used to refer to the sacraments. Mysteries refers to that celebration of a memory of the events that we can experience and encounter Christ within them, living that death and that resurrection. The Paschal Mystery refers to these events in Jesus' life, these key events in Jesus' life that are grounded in that Passover and then relived in memory by the celebration of the sacraments, especially the celebration of the breaking of the bread, the Mass, the Eucharist. I'm Jared Dees from thereligionteacher.com. Go make disciples. God bless.